More than a medical chart, the Broken Heart Vertical Bar, Fragile Warrior Storytime EP. 4. Hey beautiful souls, it's Fragile Warrior here. Welcome back to the sacred space we create together. Before we begin today's journey, I want you to place your hand over your heart. Feel that rhythm beneath your palm, that steady, faithful beating that continues whether you're conscious of it or not. That miraculous organ that pumps life through your body without ever taking a break. Now imagine all it's witnessed on your journey. Every joy, every sorrow, every love, every loss. Yet despite it all, it keeps beating. It may break, but it doesn't fail. In this space, we remember what the medical system often forgets. That beneath our symptoms and diagnoses lies a sacred vessel carrying not just blood, but stories, wisdom, and unspoken truths. Today's story emerges from a simple question in a doctor's office that unexpectedly opened a portal to deeper understanding. A reminder that sometimes the most profound healing happens not through procedures or prescriptions, but through the recognition of our shared humanity. So take a deep breath with me, feel your heart, and remember as you listen, this story isn't happening to someone else. It's happening to us, because I am you and you are me, and together we're healing the collective memory bank with each story we share. This is Fragile Warrior Storytime, more than a medical chart. Let's wake up together. The sterile chill of the doctor's office wrapped around me like a familiar blanket. As I sat there, prepped for my appointment, my mind wasn't on the upcoming procedure or the eternal DC parking struggle I'd endured to get here. It was fixed on a simple question, a throwaway line in the doctor's rapid-fire interrogation. Have you ever had heart failure? My automatic no was instantly followed by a whisper from somewhere deep within, a voice that speaks in metaphors and mysteries. But I've had a broken heart. It just didn't fail. We both chuckled, the sound echoing in the quiet room, but the phrase hung in the air. It resonated with the countless times this vital organ, this universal symbol of love and vulnerability, has been shattered on my journey through healthcare and through life. This heart, my heart, has known the crushing weight of disappointment. It's felt the heavy burden of losing patience despite my best efforts. It's been trampled upon, leaving bruises that throbbed with the sharp sting of workplace betrayal when colleagues didn't support me. It's been through the searing heat of heartbreak, a forge hotter than any fire, and yet it continues its steady rhythm. And if I'm being honest, it's also been the wielder of the hammer, inflicting its own share of wounds. The times I was too rushed to truly listen to a patient, the moments I judged someone's symptoms before understanding their story, the shifts where efficiency trumped compassion. My heart has left its own marks on the hearts of others. Yet, here we are, both the wounded and the wounder, still breathing, still healing. Neither my heart nor the hearts I've encountered throughout my nursing career have ultimately failed. This very resilience, this refusal to surrender, brings to mind the powerful image of the weary in Scripture. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest, Jesus says. This isn't just about physical exhaustion. It's the soul-deep weariness that comes from giving care in a system that often feels broken. The weariness that settles in after witnessing suffering day after day. And yet, even in this state of depletion, the heart persists. It doesn't give up. It finds a way to keep beating, often against seemingly impossible odds. The medical literature speaks of heart failure as a condition where the heart cannot pump efficiently. But in my years of nursing, I've witnessed something profound. Hearts break constantly without failing. The elderly woman who loses her husband of 60 years maintains her pulse despite her grief. The young father receiving a terminal diagnosis still produces each life-sustaining beat. The body knows what the mind often forgets, that brokenness and resilience can coexist in the same sacred space. Consider what happens in healthcare every day, the profound, transformative experiences that emerge from suffering. It's in these moments of intense emotion, whether joy or sorrow, that we truly connect with our shared humanity. The heart, in its capacity for such deep feeling, is the very instrument through which we experience both pain and healing. This heart that never truly dies, this heart that refuses to fail, is a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. It's in those moments of brokenness, when we feel most vulnerable, whether as healthcare providers or patients, that the divine spark within us is often rekindled. The heart, much like the mythical phoenix, rises again and again from the ashes of its own destruction, carrying with it the wisdom and the scars of its journey. And in that very act of rising, it proclaims its unwavering resilience, its refusal to be defeated. It reminds us that even in the face of immense pain, even when we feel like we are falling apart, our hearts and our spirits can endure. They can heal. They can love again. They can serve again. They may break, but they don't have to fail. Beautiful souls, as we sit with this reflection on our steadfast hearts, I invite you to consider all the ways your own heart has broken and all the ways it has refused to fail. Perhaps you're a healthcare worker whose heart has been bruised by a system that sometimes values efficiency over connection. Maybe you're a patient whose heart carries the scars of being dismissed or misunderstood. Or perhaps your heart bears the weight of witnessing a loved one's journey through illness. What's most powerful about this metaphor of the broken but not failed heart is that it reminds us of our fundamental resilience. In a medical system that often reduces us to our functionality, that asks binary questions like working or not working, the heart reminds us that life exists in the beautiful in-between spaces. We can be both broken and whole. We can be both wounded and healing. We can be both vulnerable and strong. These aren't contradictions. They're the very essence of what it means to be human. So what will you do with this resilient heart of yours? Will you listen to its wisdom? Will you honor its scars? Will you allow it to guide you toward greater compassion, both for others and for yourself? Whatever role you play in this world, healthcare worker, patient, caregiver, human being, know that your heart's capacity to break without failing is perhaps your greatest superpower. It's what allows you to enter the pain of others without drowning in it. It's what enables you to rise again after your own suffering. It's what connects you to the unbroken circle of humanity that extends beyond time and space. If this story awakens something in your heart, share it in the comments. Your voice, your experience, your broken but not failed heart is part of this awakening too. Until our next journey together, this is Fragile Warrior reminding you, I am always loving you. I am always feeling you. I am you, and you are me. We are one. Stay conscious, beautiful souls.